My family, my good people, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Max One from Kenya. Yeah, we have a new video, so welcome, so that we can share this video, so that at least we can, educate each other, inspire each other, correct each other, so consider by subscribing. My family, you're good family, and I'm proud to have you as a family. Yeah, and I want to say that this video of today, it is an educative video. It is a video that will change so many things, because we have to open our eyes and we have to stop what we see is not a good thing. Yeah, so my family, it is a very, very, very fine day, and we thank the Almighty for this far. Yeah, so before I say what the video entails, or the title of the video, I want to say that pray for our country, because our country is not in a good state. Because you can see the youths my age, those who are in high school, those who are in secondary, not in university, tertiary education, and even in primary, because this is the Gen Z, movement. The youths have come together and they have said, we are suffering, and because you are suffering, we are the people whom we're gonna want to change. Our voices will be heard, because if our mom, our dads, maybe they never stood out so that they can say what is happening, then it is our time, at least we say what is happening, and it is our time to change, what our fathers never did, or what our mothers never did. The time of blackmail, the time of intimidation, the time of dictatorship, is no longer to be. The citizens are the bosses. The citizens are the one who votes in these leaders. The citizens are the one who wake up very early in the morning at around 4 p.m. running to the polling stations, to vote for these people. When they come out saying that we want this and this and this, we shall change this and this, this is my manifesto. When you give me this seat, I'll make sure that your lives, will be at least in a good state. Things, the economy, is not going to be so high, but we are going to do this and this and this together. I'm not going to do this by myself, but I'll do it because the consideration of you, knowing that, you are there, knowing that you want this and this. But after they have the seat, things changes. And you can see now what is happening in Kenya, actually. My family, I know you watch the news. Yeah, pray for our country, because the young generation is dying. The youths are dying, because they are speaking, they change, they need the change, We cannot keep quiet when things are not good, for sure. So pray for us, because these protests, they are even in our village here. They are all over Kenya, starting from our village here. They are all over from Kenya, And I'm urging our MPs, when the bill comes into parliament, take time, read the bill, before anything. So that was, by the way, yeah, yesterday I did a video. If you've never watched it, you can go watch it, because right now, actually, we are mourning several youths who have died because they want a change. Yeah, no, they are dying, but they are dying heroes, Yeah, but I want to say this. Our president, we love you so much. We voted you in. If these people, they are dying, whom are you now? Who are you going now to govern? Who are you going now to? It is this. When other leaders are protecting their countries, we in Kenya, we are fighting each other. This and this and this. Let's change that. Actually, let's change that. The finance bill is not bigger than the people. The people are bigger than the finance bill. You know, we are not saying that the finance bill was bad, but there are some things that needs to be changed. Change, you know, let that finance bill go back to the parliament. Let's start from scratch so that they can see this one is affecting these common people. This one is not good. So that when they come out something, at least it is something that, you know, the poor can cope up with. So my family, today's video, as the title suggests, actually I want to talk about the circumcision of ladies, of girls, you know, because that is a common thing. That has been a common thing to our village here. And that circumcision of ladies, of girls, especially those who are in high school, it is not a good act. And I want to pass this message. Actually, I want to pass this message to our parents. I know they do watch my videos, because even from our village here, they watch my videos, you know, and they always tell me that they like what I'm doing. So I want to pass this message. It's just a polite message to our dads, to our moms, and even to our sisters, and even to our brothers. I want to say this circumcision thing is not something that is recommended. Circumcision, yes, it is good for males, actually, because when a male person is not circumcised, he can contract some diseases. You know, he can contract some diseases, because it is even in the Bible. You know, you remember the covenant that God made with Abraham. You know, he told Abraham that your descendants must be circumcised. You know, and they were circumcised. You know, but the men, I never heard about the name that Elizabeth has been circumcised. I never had a name that Naomi has been circumcised. I never had a name of a lady that has been circumcised, but I had names of people who got circumcised. The male names, you know. So it is not a good thing, actually. It is not a good thing. First, you know, when ladies get circumcised, even the vitamins, yeah, it just goes, you know, it just goes. So there are those grandmothers, those moms who are doing this act in our village, circumcising the ladies. I want to say the time has come now. We end up this thing. Actually, we end up this thing, and we focus to other things, because even this circumcision is bringing cervical cancer to our ladies, to our girls. You know, even when giving birth, it brings a lot of difficulties. You know, someone who has got circumcised, a lady who has got circumcised, and a lady who has not circumcised, a lady who has got circumcised is passing through a lot. And I'm passing this message because I can see even from our village here, when the schools closes, you will find that the ladies don't want to go back home, in the fear that when they go home, maybe this act of circumcision will be put onto them, will be subjected onto them. And I want to say this is not a good thing. And I want those who are watching me, you comment down there, my family, and tell me, is it a good thing for the ladies to be circumcised? First, I've said it interferes with God planned, you know. Second, it brings a lot of diseases to our ladies, because you will find that that mom that is doing this act, she chops out, you know, she chops out what God has put. And you know, I don't think that there is anything that is interfering. You know, I don't think, even without circumcision. So that culture, that belief that maybe when someone is not circumcised, she cannot be married, that one is not an issue, because that is what they were threatening people. They were threatening our ladies that if you won't be circumcised, you won't be married. And if you get married, let me tell you now today, because these are the beliefs that has moved around and circulated, and now it is affecting even our people psychologically. It is affecting our ladies psychologically. I want to say these are just myths, these are just misconceptions, you know, because they say our elders do say, if you find a lady has been married in a family and she's not circumcised, she's not supposed to serve, you know, the people the food, you know, because they refer to her as a child, you know, they don't refer to her as a grown-up. I want to say, ladies, just keep what God gave you intact, you know, because without the interference of what God gave you, you are a complete lady, full of everything, you know, you are full armed. But now when you are disarmed, you know, now you know, even you cannot even do the functioning very well. So don't mind about who is going to marry you. God is going to provide for your husband, you know, because here it is not necessary that you have to get married from your own tribe, you know. Tribes marry each other. You can be married. We have different types of tribes in our village here. We have around 48 tribes, 44 tribes, you know. You can get married to any tribe, you know. Forget about these misconceptions and myths and threats that comes from our elders here, that a lady when you're not circumcised. And I'm very, very sure, and we want to fight this together. And even I will speak to the chief, you know, and I will go. I'll speak even to the authority, you know, so that at least they can see the importance of our ladies not getting circumcised, you know, because even the hygiene, you know, these the things that causes, you know, when they are going to deliver, you find that maybe what God put there, it was chopped very badly, and now when she's delivering, you find there's some difficulties. After fighting some difficulties, you find that there's some cervical cancer coming out, and we end up blaming that what and what and what. So it is not a good thing. And that organization, I know there is an organization that is dealing with this FGM, you know. Let it sharpen you know, their movement, so that we can work together, more especially in our village here. Actually, I don't want to hear because I don't support something like that. Me, I'm supporting a girl child to go to school, get educated, you know, take her education very seriously so that she can graduate, you know, from universities with degrees, with masters, with PhDs, and she'll be doing her own things, you know. Not these foolish acts of circumcision here and there. And our ladies, even they don't come back at home with the fear that they might get subjected into this act, brutality act. Actually, this is a brutality act that needs to be put to an end. For those who are supporting me, comment down there and tell me if you're supporting me, you know, because we have to put an end to this. And if you have a child, a girl child, protect that girl child, you know, because they do say when a child is born, that child is for the society. It is true. But be on the front line to protect your own child. Say, this one is what I want in my family. This one I don't want. And it will just be like that, you know. But for male child, kindly rush, you know, go get circumcised, because it is very, 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 very good when you get circumcised. At least, you know, it even, you know, make you to overcome these unnecessary, you know, diseases like the STDIs, you know, even the AIDS, you know. But when you are not circumcised, you'll find that it is very easy for you to contract these diseases. So this video is all about educating, and I think for those who see things beyond, they support me and they say this one should be put to an end. This is not a good thing. Another thing that I want to speak is about the unity among our villagers here, the unity among the YouTubers. I want to say, me as Max One, I'm not an enemy to anyone, you know. So let everyone respect what each and everyone does. If you know you are a vlogger, you just do your own videos of vlogging. If you know Max One is a reactor, let me do what I do best, you know. But when we meet, let's behave as grown-ups, you know. Let's behave as grown-ups, because I respect what you do. respect what I do. Don't carry me as if I'm an enemy just because I'm doing my own content. When everyone opens his YouTube channel, he chooses what he wants to be. You know, you either say, I want to be a traveler, I want to go around show what is happening in the countries, other countries. I want to be a vlogger, I want to be a cook, my content is cooking, Yeah, there are even those who are choosing their content to be bathing naked in the rivers, just showing what God gave them naked to the public. And I wonder why our dads, because I know there are our dads who are supporting these our young ladies to bath naked in the rivers. When they are walking, they are just shaking their instead of them covering themselves, because these videos, even their sons, they are going to watch them, later in the years. They don't think. Their in-laws, they are going to watch these videos, I don't know if that thing comes into their minds, but you'll find that a lady just wakes up in the morning. The only thing she does is just to take, a light cloth, walk in the river, walk naked, shave their private parts in public. What's that? And you'll find that there are those who now, we have those of dads who now have made money, and what they can only do is just to sit on the television and encourage this act happening, and they'll send small money even to these ladies and tell them, go buy the bikinis, go buy these panties so that you'll be wearing, so that they can see. That is a very big shame. You should be in the front line to say, stop this is not good. Even if you're trying to do this type of content, try to cover the food of the food of your man, try to cover the food of the babies very well, but you are there encouraging this and this. So I was saying, in this YouTube platform, especially in our village here, let's not see each other as enemies, because I do associate with each and every YouTuber from this village, and that is evident, because when we meet with any YouTuber, we greet each other, because I know what I do say and how I put it and what I do. Even when that person watches my video, he will see that Max One is making sense. Max One is trying to correct this into good perspective. So the only thing that I'm seeing, because I told you we have groups here, there are those who call themselves, that they are born again. There are those who think that others they are not born again, because they think reactors, they are not born again. But they think because they are vlogging there, they think they are born again. But those who are pretending to be born again, they are the biggest scammers. In each and every video you will see, they're scamming inside. They're scamming. Yeah? They'll be twisting their eyes and cheeks and pretending that this one and this one went like this. But totally inside, they know that for sure we are the biggest liars. We are the biggest people who are the biggest scammers from this village. And will hate us because some will tend to hate us because we are exposing what is not good. We are trying to expose what is not good so that people can realize. Even to me, I want to say that when I'll finish what I'm doing in this village, I'll travel, actually. I'll travel at least, there are those who are calling me a village man, a village young boy, a village man from this. I'm just doing my videos from the green vegetation. Yes, green, the green is beauty, Green is always beauty. Me, I like, where it is very cool, the nature, you find it's very nice. Yeah. So one day I'll be leaving Kenya and I'll be traveling, and so that at least I can meet some of my friends, I can meet some of my friends outside the country, so that I can see even my supporters. And I was very happy yesterday. I met one of the supporters, She comes from Mombasa. And she was like, you know, Max One usually watches you, you know, you are totally different from the videos. Actually, you are very handsome. You know, the way the look that you have in the videos is not the look that you have when you physically. You are so handsome, young man. You are a very and I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm a good man. I'm a very young, good man, because you can see. And she said, there were two. We have come to this village so that at least we can see. Is it true what you always say from the video? And I was like, you've been here for how long? We've been here for 1 week. So what you see, is it true what you are saying? And she told me, for sure, Max One, what you are saying is the correct thing. Because we've been here for 1 week, we've gone around and we've realized that the truth, what you are always speaking in your video is the truth. And I was like, thank you very much, Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, Father, the Almighty God. Because those who are very far from our village here, they think when Max One comes in this camera, he's coming to lie. Me, I don't have any time to lie, for sure. Yeah, so as I've said, I'll be leaving Kenya once I have completed building my home. You know, once now I know my home. There are those who are laughing to me, oh, Max One, you are living in rentals, Max One, what. God's time is the best. God's time is the best. And I know God will never forsake, you know, his people. He'll never forsake his child, Max One, you know. And thanks to you, my subscribers, for always coming back watching my videos. Thanks to my moms who always, you know, sacrifice the small that, you know, she has at least to support me, you know. And I've said, once I finish, because there are those who are telling me, when will you start be traveling, Max? When are you trying to, will you start traveling? I want to put this clear, that I'll start traveling once I finish my house, because I don't want to leave my home, my family in the rentals, you know. I want to leave my family at least in their own home. Even when I'm going around, at least showing the people, you know, that reaction continues. Reaction will always be. As I'll be going around, at least showing that today I'm in South Africa, today I'm in US, today I'm in United Kingdom, today I'm in Jamaica, today I'm in Trinidad, today I'm in Jamaica, today I'm in Russia, today I'm in France, you know, today I'm in Kenya, Mombasa here, Nairobi, today I'm in, you know, at least I'll know that my family, I left my wife, my children in their own home. For those who are asking me when am I traveling, I think now I've answered you that question. So thank you very much for watching. But this act of circumcision must be put, this brutality act must be put to an end. It is not a good thing and will never be a good thing. So thank you very much for watching. Let's see each other in the next video, and just know that I love you from the bottom of my heart and you're my family, and I'm very, very happy to belong in a very special family like you. Thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome and welcome, because this is the right channel where you're gonna want to be. So this is the right channel where we bring out things the way they are, you know, very raw and cut, you know. Yeah, so that at least we can share, you know, what is happening from our village here to the universe, you know. So thank you very much. See you in the next video that is coming. Love you and much love.